My beloved child, I call you to listen in this sacred moment, to rest your heart in my hands, and to recognize that I am ever present, continually wrapping you in the warmth of my spirit. I see the hopes and concerns you carry, and I know the deepest parts of your longing. For I formed you with deliberate love, and forever hold you in my thoughts. Let your mind be at ease, dear one, as you absorb the reality that my presence is constant, even when life's ripples seem to obscure the way forward. You are never alone. I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love. I speak now with gentle insistence, urging you to trust the quiet stirrings in your spirit. For I have placed within you a divine spark that illuminates your path. You might feel as though your steps have faltered under the weight of anxiety or regret. Yet do not allow such burdens to shadow the truth of your preciousness in my eyes. You are a diamond shaped through pressures and trials, radiating an inner light that testifies to the grace I lavish upon you. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I rejoice when your heart draws near to me, whispering prayers and confiding in my presence as a child seeks comfort in a parent's arms. Your voice, whether loud or barely audible, resonates with my heart. For I am the God who listens with undivided attention to every sigh and every unspoken question. Indeed, my entire being is attuned to your joys and sorrows, longing for you to see that I hold you with an eternal devotion no storm can shake. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. I recognize the burdens that might weigh upon your shoulders, those hope-deferred tears you carry, the encounters that left you questioning your worth, or the nights you tossed and turned because tomorrow felt so uncertain. Take comfort that I have never ceased to watch over you, from the moment you awoke to your latest breath, weaving my strength into your story so you can rise and continue onward. Remember how my son lifted the broken, how he wept with the sorrowful, and how he stood unwavering even when the cross loomed. I bless you. Move forward in peace. You are more significant than the world's judgments might imply. For I see the hidden goodness that blossoms inside your soul, an orchard of potential meant to feed hope to those around you. Even your smallest acts of kindness, the smiles you offer, the prayers you whisper for strangers, become seeds that I cultivate into harvests of compassion. Do not let any voice cause you to doubt your worth, for you are a mirror of my own heart. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I know the silent battles waged in your mind, those quiet conflicts between doubt and desire, between fear and the longing to push ahead. Yet here I am, whispering that you need not fight alone, nor question your ability to endure. My spirit, like a gentle flame, burns within you, fueling your perseverance with the embers of my unwavering presence, never allowing the darkness to extinguish your hope. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Behold, I am your refuge in every storm, the one who stills the harsh winds that try to dismantle your peace. Think of how a fierce gale assaults the trees, testing their roots. Yet the well-grounded oak stands firm, so too will you stand firm, planted by my living waters, nourished by an unceasing flow of grace, so that no adversity can upend your trust in my watchful care. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Embrace the quiet times when you feel my presence so profoundly that your fears melt away, leaving only the calm of my love as your anchor. Let my word guide you like a lamp unto your feet, clarifying each step on a path that might otherwise appear shrouded in questions. Remember, dear one, that you do not need to see the entire journey's end to keep walking forward in faith. For I am your companion on every leg of the voyage. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I understand how the complexities of daily life can cloak your spirit in heaviness, burdening your mind with obligations that overshadow the whispers of my presence. Yet even in the hustle of responsibilities, I beckon you to find stillness, to tune your ears to my voice, which remains your constant guide. Just as my son retreated to quiet places to commune with me, so I call you to pause, breathe, and know that I am God, enthroned above every fleeting turbulence. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Though the weight of the world's demands may strain you, I assure you I do not leave you defenseless, but equip you with the spirit of courage, love, and a sound mind. Reflect on the stories of old, how David confronted Goliath with but a sling and my name, how Moses led a nation with my wonders at his side, or how Ruth found redemption under my watchful orchestration. Each tale beams with the promise that I weave success from faithful obedience. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Give me your sorrows, those tears that remain unspoken, and I will cradle them with infinite tenderness. Think of the psalmist who poured out heartbreak in my presence, discovering that I turn lament into a garment of praise, infusing hope into the rawest wounds. There is no darkness that my light cannot penetrate, no depression so deep that my grace cannot ascend. Rest in my assurance that you never battle your demons unguarded. My hand shields you from the weapons formed by despair. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I rejoice in every step you take closer to me. For your journey might have been paved with challenges that threatened your sense of belonging. Yet you persist, child, seeking my face amidst confusion, and that devotion brings great delight to my heart. Even the smallest motions of trust, like a trembling prayer or a whispered plea, draw you deeper into my abiding presence. Remain anchored in the knowledge that my love is not for sale or reliant on performance, but flows unconditionally to all who open their hearts. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Envision yourself as a canvas upon which I paint strokes of my glory, using the spectrum of your experiences, both triumphs and heartbreaks, to reveal a radiant testimony. Your scars, dear child, become luminous brushstrokes of redemption when surrendered into my hands, proving that I bring beauty out of ashes. So take heart, for where you see a tear or a blemish, I see the potential for a masterpiece that proclaims the inexhaustible depth of my mercy. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. I watch the hunger in your soul for deeper meaning, that unquenchable thirst that worldly pursuits cannot satisfy. My dear one, you were created for more than fleeting pleasures or ephemeral accomplishments. Within your spirit, I placed a spark of eternity that beckons you to find fulfillment in the things of my kingdom love, joy, righteousness, and the unwavering truth of my word. Let these become your compass, directing you away from the illusions that vanish like vapor. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I speak now to your private uncertainties, the corners of your thoughts where you doubt if my promises hold true for you personally. Yes, I say these promises envelop every part of your life, offering grace for your mistakes and strength for your challenges. Just as a vineyard in the wilderness can blossom with sweet fruit under the light of day, So will your circumstances yield a harvest of blessing if you abide in my presence. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Prayer need not be an ordeal or performance, dear one. Rather, come to me as a friend, a beloved child, with raw honesty and unfiltered emotions, trusting that I hear the faintest of whispers. My ears attend not to the polish of your words, but to the sincerity of your heart, acknowledging each hopeful request, each tearful confession with devoted attention, truly. I am the God who fosters intimate communion, drawing near whenever you call my name. I bless you, move forward in peace. If your spirit feels dry, reminiscent of a desert thirsting for water, bring that desire into my presence, believing I can refresh you in ways unimaginable. In the scriptures, I rained manna on my people, brought water from a rock, and quenched the dryness of souls who longed for my goodness. So, too, do I offer living water to you, renewing your perspective when your burdens weigh heavily. Come, drink of my sustaining grace, and let your parched heart bloom again with the vibrancy of faith. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. The world may brand you with labels or define you by your shortcomings, but recall how I see you redeemed, loved, and purposed. My Son freely shed his blood to break the chains of condemnation that once bound you, turning your story into one of transformation and victory. No matter the magnitude of your regrets, no matter the repeated patterns of error, my grace overflows beyond them all, restoring your identity as a precious child in my household. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Encounter my mercy each morning, for it renews like the sunrise, which disperses the night with its bright rays. Let your mind and soul awaken to that mercy, releasing the regrets of yesterday and stepping into the fresh opportunities I lay before you. As you embrace the new day with hope, you testify that my compassion is not a fleeting gift, but a steadfast companion that anchors you through shifting tides. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. You bear within you a flame of potential that can chase away the shadows of discouragement for both you and those who watch your life. A single candle in the night stands strong against immense darkness, illustrating how your heartfelt love, your faith, your compassion can illuminate hearts long overshadowed by despair. I see your willingness to radiate warmth, and I promise to enlarge your capacity to love if you stay open and let my spirit guide you. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Imagine a storm raging on the sea, the waves crashing relentlessly. In such moments, fear might whisper that you will surely drown, but I assure you that my hand extends across those turbulent waters, ready to pull you upward as my Son did for Peter. Fear not the rising waves. Instead, fix your eyes on my unwavering might, remembering that my authority stills tempests with a single command. Even if the winds roar, your heart can remain anchored in my steadfast presence. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Take courage, for I am weaving a plan specifically for you, a tapestry of events orchestrated with divine precision. You might see only a tangle of threads right now, perplexing in their arrangement, but the day will come when you behold the intricate masterpiece, woven with my wisdom and your faithful steps. Embrace that your role is indispensable, for the picture would be incomplete without the color and perspective you bring. Trust that I am the God who crafts all things for the good of those who love me. I bless you. move forward in peace. Yes, you will question, stumble, and even wrestle with your convictions. But do not let these struggles convince you that I have abandoned you. I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever, unwaveringly present. Hebrews 13:8. Look to how Jacob wrestled with the angel and emerged with a changed name and renewed identity, standing as a sign that genuine engagement with me can birth profound transformation. Draw near, wrestle if you must, and find that my grace remains an unmovable anchor. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I rejoice when I see you choosing forgiveness over bitterness, kindness over judgment, empathy over apathy. These choices align your heart with mine. Though the world might label such decisions naive or weak, they resonate with the strength of my kingdom's values, toppling cynicism and despair. Remember how my Son on the cross forgave those who crucified him, demonstrating that love triumphs where hatred fails. As you follow this example, you become a vessel of my light in a world hungry for genuine compassion. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. When you sense a stirring to step out in faith, maybe to help someone in need, speak an encouraging word, or stand for truth, heed that prompting, for my Spirit often nudges your heart quietly. By responding, you discover that blessings unfold not just for the one you assist, but also for you, enlarging your capacity to trust. Think of the widow who offered her last bit of oil to Elijah, only to see my provision overflow. Your willingness to act in faith invites my favor to multiply what little you think you have. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Be still in moments of worship, letting your soul soak in my presence, which quiets the clamor of external voices. My word declares that I inhabit the praises of my people. Psalm 22:3. Turning mundane spaces into sanctuaries where my spirit moves freely. Through worship, your perspective shifts, transferring focus from the weight of your circumstances to the magnitude of my unending grace. Let your heart's melody unite with heavenly chorus, confident that each hallelujah resonates across eternity. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Be mindful that your weaknesses do not render you unqualified for my calling, for I intentionally choose vessels that highlight my power rather than human competence. Moses, who stuttered, Gideon, who doubted, David, who was young and overlooked. They all stand as testaments that I specialize in employing what the world deems insufficient. So if you question your skill or credibility, remind yourself that my Spirit can transform the smallest willing heart into a beacon of unstoppable influence. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. I delight in your thirst for knowledge, understanding that as you seek wisdom, you grow to reflect my image in deeper ways. Yet be wary of pride, which can whisper that your intellect is enough on its own. True wisdom blends intellect with humility, acknowledging that my mysteries exceed finite comprehension. Surrender your studies to me, and my Spirit will illuminate truths that elude purely human reasoning, guiding you toward a perspective enriched by heavenly insight. I bless you. Move forward in peace. When the world's voices roar with negativity, urging you to succumb to despair, I speak a better word over your life, words of promise, restoration, and unwavering love. Just as my Son told the weary, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. So I extend rest to you, dear one. Let your burdens tumble into my hands, leaving you free to stand tall in the knowledge that my love sustains you through every uncertain season. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Recall my faithfulness in Scripture, how I resurrected dry bones into an army in Ezekiel's vision, how I multiplied the widow's oil until her jars overflowed, how I turned fishermen into apostles who transformed the world. These stories are not relics of a bygone era, but echoes of my unchanging nature. If I can breathe life into dust, how much more can I breathe hope into your circumstances, or direction into your seeming dead ends? Trust that I remain the same God, brimming with the desire to show my grace in every chapter of your story. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Hold on to the truth that every heartbreak, every disappointment, can become fertile ground for a new beginning. In my economy, no tear falls wasted. No heartbreak lacks the potential for redemption. Like a seed buried in the darkness of the earth, your sorrow can sprout into empathy, resilience, or a deeper capacity to love. Do not fear adversity. Instead, let it propel you closer to my heart, where I can transform your darkest nights into the brightest testimonies of my sustaining power. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. If you see a friend drowning in doubt or isolation, remember that I have placed my love within you, that you might extend a hand to lift them up. Through your words of encouragement, your acts of kindness, you manifest the very compassion my Son displayed on the cross. Each genuine demonstration of concern carries my signature, illuminating hearts that have forgotten how much they matter. So, be courageous in offering love, for I stand with you, multiplying your efforts beyond what you can conceive. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Silence the notion that mistakes disqualify you from my ongoing plan. Even when you stray, I call you back. Just as the Father welcomed the prodigal with open arms and a celebratory feast, let that image shatter the idea that your worth relies on flawless performance. I gather your regrets, offering forgiveness that washes over you like a cleansing rain, leaving you refreshed and ready to walk anew. Accept this grace wholeheartedly and watch guilt dissolve under the warmth of my unwavering acceptance. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. I adore your uniqueness, from your personality quirks to the angles of your thoughts that shape your worldview. The tapestry of humanity I have woven includes countless threads, each life a different hue, each voice adding color to my symphony of creation. Do not covet another's path or gifts, for you possess a light they do not, just as they bear talents you might envy. Rejoice in this grand variety, celebrating that we all belong together under my watchful care, revealing my love in diverse ways. I bless you. Move forward in peace. When insecurity tries to chain you with the lie that you have nothing to offer, recall how I used a little boy's lunch of loaves and fish to feed thousands. Indeed, I delight in magnifying the smallest offerings, transforming them into miracles that bless multitudes. Your quiet service, your persistent kindness, your unassuming help to someone in need, these are not overlooked. Believe that I stand ready to multiply what you release in trust, turning it into a testimony of my sovereign provision. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Relax in my arms when you can no longer carry the weight of what troubles you, for I yearn to show myself strong on your behalf. The Scriptures declare that my grace is sufficient, that my power finds its perfect expression in your weakness. Like a child nestling into a parent's embrace, yield your struggles to me without shame, accepting that I do not expect you to solve every issue independently. My strength covers your insufficiencies, radiating my compassion and overshadowing your flaws with mercies that endure. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Open your heart to the possibility that each day offers a new dimension of my love, a deeper glimpse into the mystery of my kindness. Like explorers venturing into uncharted lands, you can uncover facets of my character that awaken fresh wonder. The Bible brims with accounts of men and women who encountered me in ways beyond their wildest dreams, from parted seas to speaking from burning bushes. In the same spirit, your life stands poised for surprising revelations if you simply remain willing to trust and marvel. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Let your voice rise with gratitude, for gratitude transforms even moments of sorrow into vantage points of blessing. As you express thanks for mercies large and small, your eyes become sharper, noticing the subtle ways I intervene to support, guide, and uplift. Gratitude acts as an anchor, stabilizing your spirit when the storms of envy or discouragement swirl, reminding you that my generosity surpasses any lack. Adopt a habit of thanksgiving and watch how my blessings multiply in your awareness. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Praise is a gateway, dear one, through which my power flows unimpeded. As you lift your heart in adoration, you open yourself to the ceaseless rivers of grace I am eager to pour forth. Rely not on your mood or external conditions, for worship transcends fleeting emotion, rooting itself in the eternal reality of my goodness. Even if sorrow lingers, praise can coexist with lament, forging a bond that channels hope into hopeless corners, quieting fear with the gentle hush of my unwavering presence. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. In this ever-spinning world, burdens seem to multiply faster than solutions, and voices clamor for attention. But my voice, though softly spoken, holds the authority that commands stars to shine, seas to still, and hearts to find rest. Let that voice prevail when the cacophony threatens to disorient you, standing out like a clarion call that anchors you in compassion, clarity, and conviction. Embrace that still, small voice. Kings 19:12, and watch your chaos resolve into harmony. I bless you. Move forward in peace. I see how your spirit sometimes wrestles with believing you deserve good things, as though blessings must be rationed or earned only through extraordinary measures. Yet my grace defies such logic. I lavish my love not because you are worthy by your own merits, but because I have chosen to set my affection on you. This is what my son's sacrifice proclaims, that love and favor are gifts, not wages. In receiving them, you affirm the beauty of divine generosity, freeing yourself from the fear that fortune will soon run out. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Be not disheartened by moments of loneliness or the absence of companionship that your heart craves. Indeed, companionship matters, and I created you for community. But remember that my presence surpasses any human bond in intimacy and constancy. I am the friend who never slumbers, the confidant who never betrays, the caretaker who never tires. When you yearn for a listening ear, pour out your hopes and tears before me, discovering that my comfort runs deeper than any merely mortal reassurance. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Fear may come knocking, suggesting that your weaknesses will hinder your path, or that enemies will crush your aspirations. Yet my word declares, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, Isaiah 54:17. an unshakable vow that resonates beyond the ages. Dwell in that truth, standing tall not by your own might, but by the overshadowing power of my unwavering hand. The adversary's intimidation tactics pale when confronted with my unstoppable force, which roars with infinite authority on your behalf. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Anticipate the joys I have prepared for you, for I hold your future in my palm, weaving it with strands of grace, mercy, and destiny. My knowledge extends beyond your present vantage, intricately mapping out how every sorrow, every victory, will converge to shape a story of redemption. This is not a promise that life will lack hardship, but that every hardship will yield meaning when surrendered to me. Keep hope near, dear one, for the dawn always follows the darkest night, reflecting my faithfulness with unerring consistency. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I encourage you to recall how I parted the Jordan for Joshua, revealing that what seems like a dead end can become an open highway in the blink of an eye, under my direction. Your obstacles are but stepping stones to highlight my presence, and your scars can become emblems of strength when turned over to my transformative care. Align your heart with faith that sees beyond the visible, trusting that my ways, though higher than your own, remain always in your best interest. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Even the littlest child can reflect my greatness, as my kingdom often reveals itself through the humble and the meek. Your gestures of kindness, like a warm smile, a thoughtful note, or a moment of patient listening, may seem small, yet they ripple with an influence that transforms hearts. I watch with delight, seeing you mirror my image in everyday encounters, sowing seeds that can bloom into life-altering harvests. Let that knowledge embolden you to persist in love, for I stand with you in every gracious act you perform. I bless you. Move forward in peace. In the swirl of daily hustle, remind yourself that my love is not a distant force, but a gentle presence at your elbow, guiding your steps. My spirit breathes within you, shaping your conscience, energizing your passion for good, and drawing you toward acts of compassion. You need not search the heavens to find me, for I dwell within your depths, forging a union that outlasts every disappointment. Celebrate that closeness. Let it ease your anxieties, for you have a companion who never departs. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I am the same God who communed with Abraham under the stars, who escorted Daniel through a den of lions, and who invited Mary to bear my son. The continuum of my presence spans the entire scope of human history, bridging your story to an unbroken lineage of miracles and interventions. Reflect on these testimonies, letting them remind you that my arm remains outstretched, mighty to save and abundant in mercy. Thus, your personal struggles are never too trivial or too grand for my faithful engagement. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Walk with the assurance that your prayers resonate like music in my ears, cherished for their sincerity, not for their length or complexity. Even the faintest, "Help me, Lord," can unleash wonders beyond your comprehension, for my power is not capped by your doubts. I often choose the improbable method or the unexpected timing to manifest my solutions, ensuring that your spirit lifts in fresh astonishment at my love. Keep praying, child, unburdening your heart and discovering that my gaze never falters in watchfulness. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. The Gospels reveal my Son's compassion for the marginalized, He dined with sinners, welcomed children, and offered living water to a Samaritan woman. In those accounts, see the reflection of my unwavering acceptance, welcoming all who turn to me with genuine longing. If guilt tries to weigh you down or shame lurks in your past, come boldly to my throne of grace, confident that I, too, say, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more," John 8:11. My love transforms what seems irredeemable into a story of hope. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Relish this truth: you do not have to muster the entire journey's strength at once. Instead, anchor yourself in the present moment, trusting that I supply your daily bread. Just as manna fell each morning for the Israelites, I continue to offer spiritual sustenance, portioned for every season, never leaving you hungry for my presence. Surrender the impulse to forecast outcomes far into the horizon and discover my grace, sufficient for each unfolding hour. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. I behold your attempts at holiness, your resolution to live a life worthy of the calling you sense within your spirit. Yes, you stumble at times, but your desire to honor me speaks volumes about the sincerity of your love. My word proclaims that though the righteous may fall 7 times, they rise again. Proverbs 24:16. Keep seeking, keep returning, keep trusting. For your growth is a precious journey in my sight, each triumph celebrated by angels in heaven. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Sometimes you wonder if your daily contributions or the drudgery of responsibilities matter at all. But let me affirm that no labor done in love is wasted. From washing dishes to feeding the hungry, from writing heartfelt words to comforting a grieving friend, each act echoes my heart for humanity. Whenever you serve, you reflect the humility of my Son, who stooped to wash the disciples' feet. Rejoice, dear one, that your everyday faithfulness becomes a living sermon of my compassion, testifying to my goodness. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Lift your eyes from the flood of negativity that saturates much of the world's narrative, for I am the God of hope, who transforms ashes into beauty and mourning into joyous dancing. Resist becoming captive to despair, for my kingdom pulses with the unstoppable power to bring about transformation, even in the darkest corners. Therefore, do not fear corruption or chaos. Instead, pray and intercede, remembering that my justice and mercy can uproot cynicism and sow harmony in its place. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Look upon Scripture as a treasure, not a burden. For in its pages my voice dwells, revealing my heart for your well-being. Like a compass, it guides your moral footing, and like a honeycomb, it sweetens your perspective when life tastes bitter. Feast on these teachings, delighting in the knowledge that each verse is inspired by my Spirit, a lamp that shows the next step in uncharted territory. Let the Word dwell richly in you, shaping your soul's alignment with my eternal design. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Embrace the joy I have placed within you, for joy is neither naive nor blind to life's challenges. It stands as a defiant declaration that my power is greater than sorrow or injustice. The Apostle Paul wrote from prison about rejoicing always, proving that no chains can confine the spirit set free by my love. So guard your joy, dear one, nurturing it with prayer, gratitude, and an unwavering recognition that my presence eclipses any gloom. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Receive my gentle correction whenever you stray. For discipline is not rejection, but an act of unwavering devotion, shaping you into a masterpiece that reflects my righteousness. As a potter spins clay on the wheel, pressing and refining it, so I mold your character through seasons of pruning. Do not resent these refinements, for they polish away impurities and reveal the best of you, a soul steadily conformed to the image of my Son. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. When your spirit feels battered by accusations, whether from within or from those who misunderstand you, recall that I am the righteous judge who sees the motives of every heart. My Son stands as your advocate, presenting his own sacrifice as evidence that condemnation can find no dwelling in those who trust in my redemption. So release the weight of others' judgments, letting my verdict of love overshadow any false accusations. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Surrender your question marks about tomorrow, for while the future may appear cloaked in uncertainty, I have already stepped beyond time, preparing the path for your arrival. My plans do not falter under unpredicted events, for nothing escapes my sovereignty. Place your hand in mine. Dear child, stepping forward with a heart that confides in my ultimate wisdom. As my prophet Jeremiah once said, I know the plans I have for you, plans for welfare, not calamity, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Let your prayers expand outward to those who trouble you. For my Son taught you to bless your enemies, to pray for those who persecute you. In practicing this radical love, you mirror my heart, which extends grace even to the most unlovable. Such prayers release you from bitterness and open the door for my transforming power to work in ways you cannot foresee. Marvel at how hearts can shift when they come into contact with the unstoppable force of unconditional love. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. My dear child, I long for your faith to be anchored in intimacy with me, not merely in rituals or the borrowed convictions of others. Relationship undergirds everything, a bond where your joys become my joys. Your tears find a resting place in my compassion. Seek my face in the stillness of the dawn, in the hush of the evening, or amid the bustle of midday. For there is no barrier between you and me, except the illusions fear tries to build. As you draw close, watch how my spirit breathes fresh vigor into your soul. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. I am aware you sometimes envy others who seem more blessed, more talented, or more noticed. Yet, dear one, do not measure my love through the lens of comparison, for I weave unique journeys suited to each heart's calling. Rejoice in how I distribute gifts diversely, building a tapestry where each thread complements the other. Your path might differ, but it carries the same potential for splendor and testament to my unwavering faithfulness, provided you remain open to my guidance. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. I chose you, not by chance, but with intention older than time, calling you to represent my kingdom's culture of righteousness and love. With that call comes my Spirit's empowerment, enabling you to walk uprightly and compassionately amid a broken world. Rest in the knowledge that I equip those I call, supplying the wisdom, courage, and resources you need. Let that assurance quell every tremor of self-doubt, recalling that I have never left my servants unequipped for the tasks at hand. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. In your darkest season, let the cross stand as a beacon of unshakable hope, proclaiming that I overcame even death to reconcile you to my heart. Therefore, no darkness can overshadow my triumph. Because of this, The gospel stands as the ultimate good news, your chains shattered, your name secured in my book of life, your future inscribed with grace. Meditate on that victory, allowing it to ignite fresh courage in your daily endeavors. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Please realize that I do not count your worth by how much you achieve or produce. For my love is not transactional, but profoundly relational. The moment you awaken each day, my gaze is upon you, delighting in the gift that you are. Take time to simply be in my presence, unburdened by the pressure to perform. Such moments of stillness allow my peace to seep into your spirit, reaffirming that your identity lies in my acceptance, not in the fleeting applause of the crowd. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Let your spirit glean wisdom from the parables. My son taught stories of seeds and fields, of lost coins and prodigal children, each one unveiling deeper truths about my fatherly heart. Through them, you see that I treasure the humble, pursue the lost, and celebrate the returning wanderer with boundless joy. Embrace these timeless lessons, letting them shape your interactions and convictions, for they encapsulate my unwavering desire to bridge all gaps and restore every fractured bond. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. When discouragement knocks, painting your journey as futile or your obstacles as insurmountable, recall that I overcame the world through my Son, sealing a victory that resonates in your daily battles. Let my triumph transform your perspective, making impossible appear as a mere stepping stone to greater revelation of my power. Just as the walls of Jericho fell with a shout of faith, so too can your strongholds crumble when you shout my praises over them, acknowledging that I am bigger than any encircling fortress. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Observe how my Son showed dignity and kindness to each person he met: tax collectors, lepers, foreigners, even those who persecuted him. That same compassion I now impart to you, that you may treat every soul you encounter with honor. The world can be harsh, dear child, but your Christ-like empathy acts as an antidote, dissolving hostility and sowing seeds of reconciliation. Each time you mirror my compassion, you expand the territories of love, letting my light reach corners once trapped in bitterness. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Recall that your body is a temple of my spirit, meaning I dwell within, sanctifying your steps and animating your being with purpose. Treat yourself with gentleness, acknowledging that you bear my image not only in spirit, but also in the vessel I formed to house your life. Rest when you need to. Eat and drink with gratitude. Maintain your health so you can serve others joyfully. In doing so, you honor me and equip yourself to carry my message of grace wherever you go. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. I place before you blessings not solely for your enjoyment, but also that you might share them, becoming a channel of provision for those in need. Generosity mirrors my heart, unveiling my abundance in a world fixated on scarcity. Like the boy's lunch of fish and loaves in the Gospels, your offering multiplies when surrendered to my capacity. Do not worry about having little. In my hands, little becomes more than enough, reflecting the unstoppable flow of my goodness. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Let your mind reflect on the eternal realm, for this temporal life is but a breath in the wind, a moment in the grand timeline of my plan. Yet each breath is imbued with eternal weight, as the seeds you sow now have ramifications stretching beyond earthly horizons. Whether you share my love in a quiet conversation or stand up for truth amidst a crowd. Understand that these acts echo far beyond your limited vantage. The day will come when you see the full tapestry, marveling at how your faith shaped destinies beyond your wildest dreams. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. When sorrow knocks at your door, loss, disappointment, betrayal, embrace my promise to be close to the brokenhearted. Psalm 34:18. I do not trivialize your pain nor bypass the depth of your grief, but I step into it with you, bearing the heaviest part of the burden. As the waves of heartache recede, you will find new vantage points of empathy and wisdom, capabilities that equip you to comfort others who follow that same valley. Let your tears water seeds of greater compassion, forging in your spirit a new dimension of understanding. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Perhaps you fear that your prayers, offered so many times, might have lost their potency. Yet I assure you that each prayer accumulates in my presence like sweet incense. Do not let the absence of immediate change fool you into believing that your petitions have gone unheard. My timing integrates countless factors, weaving miracles that align hearts and circumstances precisely. Trust that I record each supplication, moving behind the scenes to manifest my will, which surpasses all you can conceive. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. My dear one, I see how at times you question your resilience, wondering whether you can truly endure the challenges at hand. Yet I remind you that my grace is an inexhaustible resource, consistently refilling your reserves of patience, courage, and perseverance. Think of how my son overcame the cross, trusting in my final victory even as he suffered. Through his example, you see how the darkest hour can yield the brightest dawn when your faith rests on me. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Let gratitude for my wonders break forth in your speech, saturating your conversations with the aroma of thanksgiving. This gratitude is not about ignoring reality, but acknowledging the deeper reality of my love at work, even when clouds cover the sun. As you verbalize your thanks, whether for a comforting moment with a friend or the blossoming of a new spiritual insight, you anchor your mind in a perspective that highlights my ceaseless involvement. Through gratitude, you immunize your soul against cynicism and keep your heart open to further blessings. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. When you carry your plans and dreams, do so with open hands, permitting me to adjust or redirect them as my wisdom deems best. Lean not on your own understanding, but trust me to establish your steps. Proverbs 3:5-6. Even if a door closes or a preferred path grows blocked, do not assume failure. Rather, observe how I may be guiding you toward a greater purpose or steering you away from unseen pitfalls. Embrace my redirection, for I see beyond the immediate horizon. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Love others profoundly. Dear child, especially when it costs you something, for such sacrificial love reflects the heart of my son's ultimate sacrifice. He laid down his life not for the deserving alone, but for the undeserving, illustrating a love that defies earthly logic. Each instance you replicate that unselfish compassion. You invite my kingdom to manifest in tangible form, melting animosity, bridging divides, healing wounds. In a world often marred by suspicion, your radical love stands as a beacon, hinting at my unstoppable grace. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. If you stand at a crossroad, unsure which direction leads to my will, speak to me, and I will direct your steps. My guidance might emerge through scripture that suddenly resonates, through wise counsel from a trusted mentor, or through the subtle peace that envelops your heart when you consider a certain path. Trust that no sincere request for my help goes unanswered, for I delight in revealing clarity to those who earnestly seek it. Step forward gently, believing that if a misstep occurs, my mercy gently corrects your course. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. I assure you that the burdens you carry, whether heartbreak in relationships, worry over finances, or a yearning to find your life's meaning, do not go unnoticed. My eyes roam to and fro across the earth, beholding every tear, reading every heartbeat. Chronicles 16:9. If you feel weighed down, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Embrace that rest with confidence, reminding yourself daily that I am bigger than any load you bear. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Life's path may twist unpredictably, but my vantage sees beyond each bend, orchestrating an outcome that honors my glory and fulfills your ultimate good. Like a tapestry in progress, the underside might appear tangled and chaotic, yet the top side reveals a masterpiece once completed. So do not hastily judge your journey by the undone threads or the incomplete patches you currently behold. Wait patiently, child, for in the fullness of time, the pattern emerges, revealing my masterful design. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Ponder how my son took ordinary fishermen and transformed them into pillars of faith, carrying the message of redemption to all corners of the earth. Their seeming inadequacy became the stage upon which my strength was showcased. So also, in your daily reality, do not underestimate how I can use your talents, relationships, and circumstances for the expansion of my kingdom. Surrender your ordinary to me, and watch as I breathe extraordinary results into it. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Even when confronted by the fleeting nature of life's seasons, recall that my promises remain the same, offering stability as the world spins around you. In times of prosperity, rejoice with gratitude. In times of scarcity, cling to faith that sees my provision even before it manifests. Like Joseph interpreting dreams, let your heart be open to my counsel for every phase, whether bountiful or lean, knowing that I anchor you in unchanging fidelity. I bless you. Move forward in peace. Your tears, those unspoken pleas, reach my throne swifter than you realize. I am the God who wept at Lazarus's grave, who comforted Hagar in the desert, and who yearns to comfort you in your hour of need. If your soul yearns for solace no human can supply, rest in my arms, letting my compassion saturate your sorrow. Through my presence, your tears transform from tokens of despair into seeds of hope, watering the soil for a future harvest of peace. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Welcome the subtle surprises. I orchestrate a conversation that offers insight you have long prayed for, a seemingly random open door that directs you to your calling, or a quiet conviction that shifts your entire outlook. These are not coincidences, but gentle acts of my guidance, signs that I walk with you through every dimension of your day. When you cultivate an awareness of my daily involvement, your faith matures, and your capacity to discern my hand in all things grows. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. Be not quick to judge your surroundings by mere appearances, for I see the hidden potential in each setting, the kernel of possibility in each conflict, the kernel of redemption in each heartbreak. Reflect on how the cross, which symbolized humanity's worst cruelty, turned into the ultimate sign of redemption. So far too. Can your bleak situations hold the seeds of transformation when surrendered to my sovereignty? Let my perspective shape your reactions, fueling hope in place of resignation. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Lift your eyes beyond the horizon of immediate concerns, glimpsing my kingdom's scope that transcends all earthly limitations. Even though storms rage and uncertainties loom, never doubt that my rule persists, steadfast and unshaken. My spirit is stirring hearts across the globe, drawing countless souls toward love that outlasts every fleeting trend. Join in that tide of renewal, dear child, letting your own story testify to the unstoppable spread of grace. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. When you stand at the threshold of a significant choice, uncertain which path reflects my will, do not freeze in fear. Step forward in prayerful trust, recalling that I can redirect a moving vessel more easily than one that stands idle. If your intent is to honor me, child, even if you misstep, I skillfully weave that decision back into my design. You do not need perfect foresight, only sincere reliance on my wisdom, and you will see how even detours can become a site of blessing. You are never alone. I am forever by your side. Let your memory dwell on the moments I have already proven. My faithfulness, the times I shielded you from unseen perils, the breakthroughs that arrived against all odds, the comfort that enveloped you when grief felt unbearable. These recollections form stones of remembrance, like the monument Joshua's people built at the Jordan, standing as tangible proof that my faithfulness does not waver over time. Glimpse how these memories feed your current faith, granting courage to face new challenges with unwavering trust. I bless you. Move forward in peace. I do not promise a life exempt from trials, for tribulation refines character and fosters dependency on my sustaining presence. Instead, I promise never to leave you orphaned in the flames. The same God who joined Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace stands ready to be with you in your greatest tests. You may walk through flames, but you will not be consumed, for my power outmatches every conflagration that tries to harm you. Stay strong in faith, for my love never leaves you. Know that even the groanings of your spirit, too deep for words, find an echo in my heart. When you can't form coherent sentences, the Spirit intercedes, translating each tear, each sigh, each unuttered longing into a petition before my throne. In that divine exchange, you find solace deeper than rational explanations or quick fixes, for my compassion saturates your struggles with unwavering empathy. Let that knowledge free you to pray without pretense, fully vulnerable in my presence. You are never alone. I am holding you in my grace. No matter how far you may drift, my arms remain open, always ready to welcome your return. Just as the Father ran to embrace the prodigal, let no whisper of shame keep you from stepping back into my love. For I rejoice more over one who comes home than over 99 who never strayed. This is my heart always pursuing, always forgiving, always longing for fellowship with you. Return wholeheartedly, child, and find that I have already prepared a feast of grace to celebrate your arrival. Do not worry, for I am opening a new door for you. Let these words conclude as a reminder that my love for you will never fade. No matter the storms, the deserts, or the winding roads you traverse. My devotion is not conditional on your perfect obedience or your unwavering faith. It is anchored in my unchanging character. I bless you and your family. Walk forward in my peace. Finally, Hold on to the bright hope that tomorrow carries wonders beyond your current sight. My plan stretches forth in unstoppable momentum, weaving blessings for those who cling to me. Remember that I have promised never to abandon you, forging a future alive with my miracles, my guidance, and my endless affection. Look forward with confidence, because the very best is yet to come. You are never alone. I am always with you, enveloping you in my infinite love.